here, Cinnamon Gypsy. Welcome to this meditation. I'm going to try and keep it under the 10 minutes. So just get comfortable. Let's return to our hearts. Let's come away from the busy mind and thoughts. They're just thoughts. We can change them at any point in time and return to the body, to the wisdom that is within. Just nestling your nest. Get all cozy, wiggle into a nice cozy space, and then sit nice and tall, and then just settle the body down. Beautiful. Just melting the top of the head down the sides of the ears, the jaw, down the front of the face and the back of the head. Just melting, resting. The neck can just relax all the way down to the base of the tail. Spine is just resting. Hips are comfortable. Melting the shoulders all the way down, the arms, wrists, out the palms and fingers. Just melting a little bit deeper, allowing the legs to just totally relax any tension, softening the glutes all the way down the knees, ankles, feet, and out the toes. Just floating your eyes closed here if you haven't already, allowing the lashes to just rest on the top of the cheeks. Softening the tongue and the palate. Palms can be face up or down, whichever feels comfortable. Let's just take a nice big audible breath in and out, breathing in through the nose. And a full exhale, opening up the mouth and just sighing it out. Ha! Sending that breath out, melting a little bit deeper into your seated position. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more breaths in. Long and slow inhale, longer exhale at your own rhythm. I'm just letting that breath out. Ah. It's amazing how just a few breaths, 3 minimal, really can just make a little bit of a shift in the body. So just resting now, sitting here, just keeping the eyes closed now. We're just going to tap into the senses, into the sound, into what you're hearing in your environment. Hearing that sense. What is in your environment, within your body, outside of your space. Just acknowledging the sounds around you, and then they can just kind of dissipate because you've acknowledged them, and they can just be there, but you're not really attached to the sounds. We just had our first rain in a little bit, so hearing the raindrops outside the window onto the roof. I'm hearing a couple of hummingbirds. It's just getting a little bit dark now, so the hummingbirds are at the feeder probably for the last time this evening. There was a lone goose honking away. And I think it's time for dinner time. I had just a little grumble in my belly. Perhaps you can hear your heartbeat. So just checking inward and outward, and then just letting it all go. Beautiful. I'm just going to play a minute of the spirit drum. Just allow the frequencies to just make their way through the body, wherever it needs to go. You have nothing to do but be here now, and if you feel like you need to do anything to wiggle to get a little bit more comfortable, do so. Other than that, just stay still. If you need to take a nice long breath in and out, that's totally fine. but just staying in a calm, a little bit quieter still space. Beautiful. Keeping your eyes closed here, just perhaps you're a little bit more relaxed with my own experiences in the last few weeks. Just it's kind of seems like an ongoing year-round thing, but I always have these interesting animal experiences, and the last few I've had have been around owls, and they're definitely come back and around the area. But coming home late just a couple nights ago, I had a owl scoot down in front of my car and then fly completely just above the lights in a straight line completely for quite some time. It was so incredible to follow this owl. I've only ever seen them swooping down when I've been in the forests or sitting on a branch. So to see it, and our patio too, and in our grapevine. So lots of owl stories, but I've never really seen one from behind flying right at my kind of heart level. It was just incredible. So I thought of all the card decks I have, I would pick Paulina Cassidy's cards called Spirit Song because they're animals. So I shuffled them thoroughly with the intention for the collective. You can keep your eyes closed, and then I will show them at the end, and I can post them below the video as well in the comments. So I shuffled and shuffled, and I picked the Lynx, which is the High Priestess, for intuition and sacred knowledge. Rather than reading from the book what someone else is telling us, like their perception of the card for Paulina's cards, even though they're beautiful, I'm going to just let it be for you to figure out what resonates for you. So the word intuition, sacred knowledge. Intuition and sacred knowledge. Are you aware of your intuition? Do you listen to your intuition? Do you follow your intuition? What are the ways that we can really tune in or tap into the intuition or heighten our intuition? I've taught a couple courses on this. It's quite a beautiful topic. That is the lynx. And then the second one I chose, I'm excited, even though I love all animals, it's one of my favorite animals, is the elephant. Strength. And the two words are courage and endurance. Strength, courage, and endurance. So often we see courage in others, strength in others, and not always ourselves. And yet we're all courageous at some point in time. I think living in these times right now, we're all courageous. We're enduring a lot of ups and downs and all over the place. So just you think about what that means. Strength, courage, and endurance. The beautiful elephant. And then I like to pick 3 cards if I'm going to pick more than one. And I picked the Queen of Shells, which is the otter, which I just saw down at the ocean yesterday, with 3 other little ones. So I think there was 4. And that is peace and compassion. The otter. Peace and compassion. Peace and compassion. How can we find peace? How can we be peace? What do we do to create peace? And finding that place within that we actually are in our true essence is peace, peaceful beings. Then we are filled with compassion naturally. We're able to be more compassionate. For you, it might have different connotations. The word peace and compassion. Beautiful. Let's just take another real audible sounding inhale and exhale, breathing in. And then letting that breath go, setting it out, melting the face, shoulders, down the hips, fingers and feet and toes. Beautiful. Rubbing your palms together, creating a little bit of friction and warmth. We're going to rub, 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 rub. And then just place them with relaxed shoulders on the center of the chest. Eyes are still closed. Just that little heat on the heart area feels beautiful. And then you can just bow to your beautiful hearts for taking this time for just a few moments of self-love, returning to your hearts, softening the thoughts, returning to the body, to the heart. Sky above me, earth below me, fire within me. Namaste. The spirit in me honors the spirit in you and knows that we are the same. For more beautiful meditations, subscribe and follow my channel, and perhaps pop over to Patreon and become a patron.